Hi folks, it's Engine Turned again. I just thought while I'm out here I'd introduce you to my rather heavily farkled Honda CRF300L. Modifications to this bike include a crash cage, bash plate, full wraparound handguards, trail mirrors, USB connection, a full tune from 550 Performance and airbox mods. There's a full exhaust that's sort of waiting for me to get to. And I really love this bike. It's a fantastic little get-around motorcycle. I ride it pretty much every day, winter, summer, fall, you name it. I put 11,000 kilometers on it since about the beginning of March of 2024. And here we are in the early part of January in 2025. I would recommend this bike to anyone who was seeking to have an easy introduction to off-road and yet still retain on-road capability as well. I think it's part of a class. You know, the CRF300 from Kawasaki is also available that's somewhat similar. I would suggest that the motor on the Honda is a little bit more friendly for someone who is beginning off-road. It's very tractable, very torquey, will pull you out of pretty much anything without a lot of grief. I've been riding since 1990-ish, but this is my first exposure to riding off-road. And I can say that the introduction has been totally successful, and I would highly recommend the CRF300L to anyone that was looking to dip their toe in off-road riding. I would suggest that there's a few things that kind of need to be addressed fairly quickly. The suspension is incredibly soft from the factory, and if you're anything more than about 130 pounds dripping wet, you're going to find this thing a little bit of a pogo stick in the back. But I put a full K-Tech shock in the back, and I've redone the front with a fork spring and a damping upgrade. So I would suggest that that's cured much of its off-road skitteriness. I have also increased, as you can see, the protection on the bike. This thing's been down quite a few times off-road, which is not a big surprise. That does happen when you are riding off-road, but I've been able to pick it up every single time, and it's just ridden me out of the trail no matter what, no problems, and never has anything broken on it. So again, I'd highly recommend the CRF300L, and this is Engine Turned, signing off.